Oh, hi there. Welcome back to Minecraft. I'm here on the NH13 server, and, well, it's a brand new day, so let's get on with it. That is cool. That is so cool. So what I want to do today, I actually want to start working on this, because Vane obviously was very busy previously making this all look, obviously making it connected, but I want to try and spruce up this corridor a little bit. Let me just get through there. Spruce this up a little bit, add some ice, make it look a bit cooler, and we'll see where we go with it, to be honest. I haven't really thought too much about it. Obviously, I know ice walls, maybe make it a bit wider, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll have a play with it, and obviously, if you recall from the last video, we did make another entrance up here that goes over to my cave system, so maybe we'll work on that at the same time. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and removed all the signs, obviously giving me the directions over here, and taken away the bottom layer of stone and dirt and all the other miscellaneous stuff that was there, and just starting to go through and just put some ice on the floor, because I want to try and make this a bit faster to travel. So ice on the floor, trapdoors obviously on the top, and then obviously you sprint through and it's a bit quicker. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do first of all, then we'll work on getting the walls nice, so it shouldn't take too long, and so I could make it a bit wider. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Kind of just want to play it by ear and just see how it develops. There we go, and almost there for the first layer. A few more. Bom, bom. I could actually use this for blue ice, but do you know what? This is probably going to be fine anyway. So yeah, obviously you run a little bit faster on ice, but how did that get there? That's weird. But obviously if we bring the ceiling down a bit, so to that height, and put a trapdoor underneath, then when you run and sprint, it speeds up. If you haven't seen that before, it's very common. But yeah, let's do that. So I need to grab some wood and some, obviously, trapdoors, and then we'll see how that looks and feels afterwards, and then we'll look at the walls after that. Alright, so we've got a bit more speed moving up and down here, but it still doesn't look very good. Obviously, I'm not keen on these torches being right here, and the walls just look a bit sort of dull and boring, so I'm going to try and spruce it up and make it look a bit nicer. Now, what I was thinking, if I was to carve out some of these blocks here, so basically those ones, and also the ones behind it, I need to grab some material. So I've got some snow, and I'll get some glass as well. So I'm thinking, put the torches up here so it's hidden out of the way. We can then take these out, and I was thinking, bear with me a second, thinking we get some snow, and we pop that there so it's nice and white, because I do like that, the look of that. Probably want to look at doing that one as well, just to be on the safe side. So like that. We've got the torch up there for light, and then we can go and get some glass here just to cover up, and probably actually want to maybe look at doing snow or ice on the floor there. I feel like that might make it look a bit better on both sides, obviously. It's hard to tell because obviously you can still see the walls, and obviously you're not going to see that because you're going to be stuck inside here. So yeah, maybe just do that floor as well. We can always get some more snow if we need it. We've got loads, and obviously I can make snow golems. I've got one at that base actually. So yeah, something a bit more like that then, perhaps. Where's that ice gone? Yeah, I think that could work. Maybe change the colour of the glass, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm going to try that for a little bit, maybe the first section on both sides, and see how it looks, and then can always tweak it if not. So I'm not really sure. I've obviously gone down this side, put in all the glass there, which I think looks alright. It's not as good as I was hoping it's going to be, but it looks alright. But on the other side, I thought I'd try with cobblestone, just see what it is, and it just makes it feel a bit more open. Only problem is obviously the up there, we need to obviously give it a bit more attention, but that's not the end of the world. I can always just put a bit more snow above it, no big deal. And the other pro for the cobblestone is the fact that it's renewable. You can make cobblestone generators, so you know, as the frost masons are trying to go sort of a bit more sort of ecologically friendly. Glass, well, once the sand's gone, you can't recreate it, so cobblestone may actually be the better option. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm a bit torn. I like both. I kind of feel like the cobblestone actually makes it look a bit better, maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to have a play with it. What I'll probably do is set the entire thing up with cobblestone, finish it off, and then we can always change it if you guys think we should go down the glass route. But while I do that, we need to get some revenge on the concrete boys because, well, they don't seem to get the message that, you know, it doesn't pay to prank people. So let's go teach them another lesson. Okay, so I've come over here to Cosmo's shop, and I've invited myself into the back room, and well, I think I've got a little thing planned for him, so hopefully he'll like it. It's going to involve using this door, which I've not really noticed before, but apparently it leads to an outside area where he's storing some cows and some sheep, so I think I can make this better for him. And when I say make it better, I mean I'm going to make it excellent, because I know how much those concrete boys really like their chickens and their eggs, so we're going to make sure he gets a lot of that. Okay, so the first stage of my plan is now complete. If I step on this pressure plate, which I've conveniently placed here, you'll see that this block of ice comes down and a piston pushes. Now, I know probably what you're thinking, what's that for? Well, obviously we've got lots of eggs, so we're going to fill it up. So that's the next step. So I need to get up here. It may take a while because, well, going to be a lot of chickens. But I just basically need to just get as many babies born in there as possible. There's a first one, that's good. And just until they hit entity cramming. So I'm going to be here for, well, probably a little while. And I would love to show this afterwards, but I don't really want to set it off. So, yeah, we'll come back in a second. Right, so that's 2 full shulker boxes full of eggs gone in there. Not sure exactly how many chickens there are, but there's quite a few. I think they are already reached entity cramming state, so as soon as they start growing up, they'll start dying, and then we'll just be left with this sort of the maximum that can be in there. So let me just cap that off and just leave them to grow. I have been sort of using the secret entrance here. When I say secret, I just mean I didn't want to stand on that pressure plate because I would set it off and I'd lose all the chickens. So let's just close it off and pop that back on there and then not stand on it because that's going to ruin everything. If you want to see that go off, I recommend watching Cosmo's next video because, well, hopefully he'll have it recorded and we'll see it there. But let's move on. And now just for the finishing touches, and we're pretty much done in this corridor. Decided to go ahead and actually take away the stone above here and replace it with snow, just because, as much as you can't notice it most of the time, that's in the wrong block. When you go around the corners, it is a little bit visible, so just trying to improve it a little bit, just so it's a bit more sort of fluid. So yeah, just got to do a few more of those. Not going to worry about that call. I know it's there. I'll come back for it at some point. It's getting dark here, so let's just pop one there, and then that side's, all of that's done already. So that's all we need now. We'll probably put one more light in, let's say there, and then we'll take this one out to give you one on the other side. Perfect. And then a few of those, and then we can give it a good testing really. I think it looks alright, to be honest. It's the cobblestone I'm not really 100% sure onto it, to be honest. It seems a bit dark here actually. Let's just light that up. Let's do that and do that, and it's all about trial and error at the end of the day. But yeah, I think it seems to work quite well. It certainly has the benefit of speeding you up. Oh, whoops, speeding you up as you go through. So that was an intention anyway. But obviously, as you can see, as we come around the corner, obviously the snow is visible as opposed to a stone. So that worked a lot better. Yeah, I'm quite liking that, to be honest. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so this tunnel is pretty much complete. I mean, obviously you can tweak it a little bit, but I quite like it as it is. Now, the next thing we need to look at is the actual ice cave itself. So obviously Vane's allocated this area here, which I'm more than happy to obviously help work with. Need to have a speak with him and see sort of if he's got any suggestions before we sort of go too far, but obviously I'd like to get your opinions as well. So obviously it's going to be down here. I'm kind of thinking obviously going to stick with sort of the ice and snow sort of style. Maybe not go to the extreme of covering every single block, maybe keep some of the original stone, I'm not sure. And obviously we need to make a pathway down, I guess, somewhere. Doesn't necessarily have to be across here, it could be sort of down one of the tunnels, etc. But yeah, what sort of things do you think we should put in the cave? How do you think we should decorate it? Should we go all out with sort of snow and ice, or shall we sort of have a combination of a little bit of that but some stone as well, or maybe just something completely different? Be really keen to know your opinions. But unfortunately, I think we have just about run out of time for this video. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a big like and a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And obviously tell your friends about it too, because if you like it, there's a good chance they will too. But as always, I've been Geeky Gamer. I've put a torch up there, haven't I? Can I? Ah, there's Vane. Okay, I've been Geeky Gamer. You've been awesome, and thanks for watching. Goodbye. Let's get time to speak to Vane.